Hi, I see you. Well, I don't see you. Um,
That's good. Oh, where'd my water go? Can I have my water back? You.
um, Gotta make sure I'm posting. Okay, there we go. Timestamp 1:15. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to like posting everything up on social media and shit like that. Okay. Sorry, Maddie. I appreciate you coming out, even if you are on a delay. Oh, that's why. Oh, fuck. What? Oh, almost got poisoned. Okay. So, I think we're gonna... Just to make this fight a little bit easier, I'm actually gonna kindle up at this bonfire. Just following. Let's go up to 10S this. Great. I don't need to go up here, but let's see what's up here for a minute. That is not a myth. Check anyway. Ooh, dragon scale. Ooh, upgrade materials for armor, and here I'm probably not even gonna end up using. I'm going to get the lead ring. Wait, were you calling? Damn it, damn it, I was just about to say she's fucking coming in. Ooh! Yeah, take that bleed damage, bitch. How are you fucks? Alright, I fucked up pretty quick. Let's get some levels. Just a strength level. Hardly seems worth it, but that's okay. Because I could do 4 more damage now. Got that ring. That's right. So tonight we are going to try to catch up to Brian. Brian made it to Orlando. He's working his way towards Ornstein and Smoke. He said he just got past the Silver Archers. So we're going to see if I can't get to the same spot tonight. I'm already at the boss for this section, so potentially... Ooh. I got a couple of comments in the time we were talking. I got a couple Estus Flask shards. What do you think? Do you think I should do summons, Maddie? Summon Maneater Mildred, or should I go in solo? Just rock her. Well, that's why she's a Maneater, Maddie. That's why she's thick. Though I do think it's funny that after I just murdered her, she's all like, "Oh hey, why don't you invite me into your game? And we could totally tag team the boss. Wouldn't that be cool?" What do you think? You guys think I should bring her in, or do you think I should just go in solo? part of the reason I'm waiting around a little bit for an answer is to let that poison run down. So, bring her. All right, let's get it, Manny or Mildred. Well, I'm gonna leave the helmet on, but I mean that armor was honestly not really doing anything for me, so onwards! Yes, all hail Queen Spike. Oh! Not even just fuck spiders. Fuck giant spiders in particular. Like, oh no 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 no. And this is what happens when magic takes too long to cast. You know, one of my favorite spells in these games is from Dark Souls 3, and it's called Farron Dart. And it doesn't do a lot of damage, but you can do it so quick. Oh, yeah, you're coming from there. Oh, really? That sucks. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. Get out of here, Mildred. Oh, yeah, no, that's bad. That's like some, like, necrosis of the flesh shit going on, man. That's real bad. Read the chat. What are you looking at me for? Who do you think I'm talking to?
Down. A little bit. Oh yeah, those things are nasty.
Yes, they are.
Are those the deadly ones?
Hear my bell. Okay.
There's something I just randomly thought of. Sorry.
That's okay.
Continue.
guy waited his whole life for this moment, and now it's over. He has one job. What? Now, when you say favorite Souls game, do you mean strictly from the Dark Souls series? Do you include Demon Souls in that? Do you include Bloodborne and Sekiro? All from software games. Well, then personally, I think their best game is Armored Core 2. No, I like those games, but definitely not. Their best game, in my opinion, is Bloodborne. I think Bloodborne is the pinnacle of.
Have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yeah, I think Bloodborne is the pinnacle of what they've managed to do with these games, with this combat style, with the world, the aesthetic. Like, I like high fantasy stuff, but at some point it is kind of like this is the go-to, you know, like your Skyrims, your Elder Scrolls series is like a similar aesthetic, even though this is like a much darker tone, and you know, not as nice as those games. There's, you know, way more shit going on here, like shit like this. But I really like the whole gothic Cthulhu, like old ones type aesthetic that they have going on. It's very, very cool and just something you don't see in a lot of games. Let me level up. That needs some intelligence. Thank you for the compliment on the armor. I particularly like being naked. Canehurst is incredible, and it's optional. It's optional. It's one of the best areas in the game. One of the best areas, in my opinion, in video games in the last decade, and it's entirely optional. The DLC for that game, the Old Hunter's Nightmare, is the best. In my opinion, is the best DLC that I've played for a game. I don't think I've played any DLC that was better than that. Well, considering the Covenant I'm in, it doesn't really matter. Ooh. Yeah, the research hall is awesome. I wish Bergenworth was bigger in Bloodborne. I really like the idea of Bergenworth, but it's very short. Nope, most of them won't attack you, and the few that do, it's kinda not even worth it. Or instead of going to Sen's Fortress, we're gonna kill the ceaseless discharge now. Cause he's easy. Watch, now I'm gonna die to him 5 times in a row.
Yeah, don't jinx yourself. First the nearest woodman. There you go.
No, it's okay. I got this. Eileen the Crow is a fantastic character. Best character in that game. The Hunter of Hunters. It's unfortunate that the best characters in these games, like if you follow their quest line to completion, it usually ends up with them dying. Like, there are not many characters who survive or make it out of these games. Yeah, what is it, the Chicago Hunter?
The one in the like church.
In the church, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one sucks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he messed up Eileen, and she's sitting outside the chapel. No, listen, it's not even that not everyone has a happy ending. No one has a happy ending. Like, think of this game. Name one character who has a happy ending here. The only way you potentially, it's even still ambiguous. The only way you potentially have a happy ending in this game is if you choose the dark path and you choose not to rekindle the first flame. But even then, it's ambiguous if being the Dark Lord, if you don't go mad like Manus did. Let me see if this works. I always fuck this up. So, there's this whole thing where you can go over here. And I believe it's, yeah, he follows you. But for some reason he puts his hand up here, like he needs his hand to hold him up. And you could just go over and whack his hand once and he lets go and dies. Yeah, like that. Maybe it's not once, but... There we go. You're dead. Like... Yeah. And no, there is no happy ending in Bloodborne either. The closest to a happy ending is if you get all the umbilical cords. Well, if you get the 3 umbilical cords. You eat them in the final boss fight against Gehrman, and then you fight the Moon Presence and kill the Moon Presence. That's pretty much it. Like, and like that ending is like, even then it's like, oh cool, you're a little squid guy. That's cool. I mean, it's supposed to mean that you're now like an old god deity, like you're essentially like a Cthulhu. Like that's pretty cool. You're a god, but you know, you're also a little squid. I mean, I guess your mileage on that may vary. Listen, Gehrman isn't the only one. I think his dialogue heavily implies that other hunters who have come before did the same thing. Ooh. Yeah, I know what weapon I want to get and use. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna actually just see if I can get it on stream tonight. I think I should be able to, but we'll see. Let's use some of these. Oh wow, it gave me a lot more than I thought it was gonna. I thought that was gonna give me like fucking 4,000. I mean, that's true, yeah. If you were a squid, you would fucking rule Japan. My god. It's... Or be eaten by it, yeah. Well, I mean, if you were a godly squid. If you were a squid with god powers, you would just have your own little hentai harem. Like... Oh, Japan. Alright. Spooky spiders. So even though I cooled that lava, I could be wrong, but I don't think I can go down into the demon ruins yet. I don't think I can go fight like the demon fire sage or any of that. I think that's blocked off with one of the like gold barriers, the gold fog doors that you can't get through until you get the Lord vessel. Alright, Maddie. Everybody's favorite place.
Yep.
In every single one of these Dark Souls games. You know it's the most fun place to go to? The Poison Swamp. Oh, it's in every game? Of course it is. It's not enough that the area is like filled with poison and that it's like nasty to run through it. No. On top of it, you've also got to move slower in the poison water. It's like, I'm gonna get poisoned anyways, man. Do I really have to move slower? They're like, oh yes. Yes, it has to be as inconvenient as possible. Muck. That guy, he wanted to join me at the bonfire. Oh, and then he's gone. He's dead. Lies. Oh. Yes, this is where Muck would have been born. Muck from Pokemon.
Oh.
This is where Muck would have been born. Yeah, Maddie, you gotta. I don't know what's going on in like your sex life, man, but like when you're looking at, you know, those little guys that got the flame whips that come out of their mouth, and you're thinking it looks like a fleshlight, you're worrying me, man. Only the brave come here. I mean, I guess. Haha. I almost fucked that up. Maddie has dark sexual fantasies. No, I know. I know. Maddie, do you have fantasies about mimics? That's a little true. Yeah, that elevator does have some weird, like collision on it. Yeah, because Twitch likes to pretend there are not girls who are on here with just their tits out playing video games and calling it live streaming. Like, whatever, who cares? Like, you want to do that? Good, have fun, do it. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying their shit's bad. I'm not saying they can't do it, but like, you know, if you're gonna be a cam girl, just like don't, you know, try to be like, no, 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 no. I'm a model. No, you're a cam girl. It's okay. Like you said, cam girls gotta eat. Who am I to judge how you put food on the table? You actually cannot stream naked. They do have some rules about that. I know there was a thing where people got in trouble for that like a couple of years ago. I'm not gonna fuck with those dudes. They're not gonna like that. I can't do it. My stream will be taken down like... Well, honestly, probably not that fast. Somebody would probably have to report it. That's the other thing. I also want to be able to get away with it because there's a kind of a little bit of a bias on Twitch where they tend to skew a little bit more towards the naked females and not so much the naked males. So... Yeah, so like if Angie was sitting here and was trying to stream naked, she would probably get away with it depending on how many viewers she actually had. But if I tried to do it, I would get like insta perma-banned. Yeah, it is injustice. Sometimes you want to wear a man thong, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Though, I mean, if I was trying to subject somebody to watching me play this game naked, I mean, by all means, they probably should be banning me off of here.
Did you ring the second bell?
I did,
That
bitch.
is incredible, I must say. This is no laughter.
I thought it was pretty funny. Good night, Chris. Be completely naked but in a pair of Angie's underwear. No, thank you. Who cares if you accidentally hit him? That guy's gonna go hollow in a little bit anyway. Once you get the Lord Vessel, he goes hollow right before the entrance to New Londo Ruins.
Ah, I am the chosen. I wish. Do you see?
Sure.
Very well, chosen undead, so that you may to this end.
He was like, you need to go get the Lord Vessel.
Farewell, chosen.
What I need to do, I need to use this. So I don't have to go back through Blight Town. Yay! No more Blight Town. Alright, let's see. Now I have to go do Seven's Fortress. Or I could go back to the Undead Asylum. I'll do Seven's Fortress. Dude, are you kidding me? I beat some of the hardest bosses in Dark Souls 2, like, completely naked. I know how much you love the naked challenge, to see if you can get through an area naked. Oh, I know. I know. Alright, so let's see if I can upgrade my weapon anymore.
Well, I'll use need.
One, I need stuff repaired. Just so I don't have to see this shit anymore. can happen. One more titanite shard. So let's see. Look at that. And now, excellent. Morning Star +4. I know, I don't have the materials yet to turn stuff into a magic-based weapon. You gotta wait until after Anolondo when you can start finding the embers. Alright, now. What I have to do, I have to take off. Ha! Frenchy 69, I forgot about that. Because I was playing with them, that's funny. But yeah, let's see if I can't catch up to Bry. Oh, Sigurd's already gone. Wow, okay. DS2 did have some good weapons, but I actually really like the weapons of this one, and to some extent the third one. The only problem with, I mean honestly a little bit all of these games, with the exception of Bloodborne, but I feel kind of particular in 2 and 3, is it kind of got to a point where it felt like it was a little overwhelming with just how much shit would drop, how much, you know, different weapons you would have that were, you know, kind of the same. Alright. Okay, so now this is bow time. Yeah, Bloodborne has the absolute best weapons, but it's because of how they did it. They didn't overburden the game with like 100 different weapon types. They were like, here's 10. There's 10 weapons in the game. Well, you got the DLC, there's 8 more weapons in the game. There's 18 total. They all feel very different, very unique. They all have their strengths and weaknesses. Like, they really, really did a great job with that. It was. They actually nerfed it. Because I remember going through Dark Souls 3 the first time. That was what I went through with, at least. And then I remember I had a dark sword. Bye, Mr. Snake. I had a dark sword for like each thing. I had one that was strength based. I had one that was a chaos dark sword. I had one that was a magic dark sword. Like, I had as many versions of that as you could get. Go. Oh no! Shit! Where did he come from? He almost fucked me up. Oh, he dropped down from right there. black bow is in the forest, and I'm not going there yet. I want to save Sif for in the DLC before doing that area. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm waiting a bit. You dumb bastard. Woo! Woo! This guy's got some fancy feet. And now you're dead, Snaky. I'm going about. Good night, sweetie. Yeah, I know. Good night, sweetie. Ha ha ha! There we go, that's a better rig. Ah, damn it. Oh shit! Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh ho! Ah, where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you. Ah, so you see my fight. Yes, indeed. I've run up against the wall, or a ball, to be precise. I must say, I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, but who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development. Perhaps I could try some rolling. But that's right. My head would spin.
Yeah, right? I want to check out Katarina. Oh, shit. In a second, I'll show you guys a cool trick I learned watching some speedrunners play through the game. I just gotta get up there. I suppose I could actually do it here, but... Come on, Sneaky. Great. Alright, this is the spot if I can do it and not fuck up. Totally worked. Awesome. Well, it depends. I think I could last in this world, indefinitely, if only because, excuse me. If only because, I mean, you're undead. You'll just constantly respawn at a bonfire. Unless you know, lose yourself and go hollow completely, but I think I'd be able to last, and it was like, oh cool, I'm not really dead. I can fight that crazy zombie, or, that crazy giant spider lady, and like, as horrible as it is, I can die, and then just go back and do it. Yeah, I got this. I'll be fine. I don't know, I'd probably be a sorcerer. Or a chaos pyromancer. So now, let me just explain that trick I did a minute ago. So there's apparently a whole thing where, from what I gathered from watching people do speedruns, or at least the way they explained it, is that essentially these, shit, just had a brain fire. Essentially, when you quit out of the game, it'll reset positions of enemies and of things like the traps. So if you, instead of following that ball all the way down, if you take a right and run halfway up and then quit out of the game, it'll reset the ball back in the primer, not being hit yet, which will let you run up here and actually get into the hallway. It's a nifty little trick for getting through Sen's Fortress fast. God knows the only way you should get through Sen's Fortress is fast. Oh yeah, that's that part. We'll do that. Yeah, that's a great little trick. Every once in a while, it actually pays off to watch speedruns. You actually will learn some interesting shit. I honestly couldn't tell you. I think Sen is just the name of the builder. I don't believe there's any lore related to Sen. I could be wrong, but...
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times.
I need you.
I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free.
Yeah, pretty much. You're Sen, basically.
I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is notable.
God for the master key.
Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm saved. But I must log a few things first. And speak with me then. Oh, hello. I'll be along later. Whoa, I'll be just fine.
I'll be just fine. Didn't I release you from a cage? You sure you're gonna be just fine? Could be mistaken, but usually when you're in a cage like that, it usually means you get captured. You have to pick one. You can either be with the Giant Smith or Andre. Ah. Come on. How many more? Well, I mean, wouldn't you be salty if you were, like, he's, like, imprisoned in a room. It's like, it's not even that he's, like, you know, like, Andre is there because he's just like, yeah, blacksmithing is what I do. I'm just gonna keep blacksmithing until the end of days. Fucking, like, I get Andre's gig. Covetous gold ring. But fucking, the giant is like legit chained up there and is like, can I go home? Alright, and here we go. The first mimic. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh. Wow. Yeah. No is correct. No is correct. I don't believe that just happened. Fucking mimics. Fucking mimics. So mad. I mean, yes. There's like a whole thing where Priscilla, who's the optional boss of the Painted World, there's a whole thing where she is a half-breed, and it's thought between Seath and Guinevere. Seath is a fucking trader. Seath is a race trader. Seath's all about that immortality life, and he's like, "Yo, you fucking dragons are not being forthcoming with these secrets." So he fucked them up. He was like, "Fuck them, Gwyn, kill their asses. They're bitches. They're punk bitches." Oh. What? What the fuck? What the fuck is that shit? Imagine that. She's invisible. Like, look at that shit. There's nobody there. That's what you got. What'd you get? Hey, Stingray. Nice to see you. Where's the ball? There's some tomfoolery and chicanery going on right now. Nope. Dead. Flamberge. Ooh, that was a little close. Oh, oh, oh. you just fix. Ah. Ooh. Bitch. Fucking stupid mimic. Remember, you gotta jump off. Yeah, the lightning spear is a very, very good weapon. The single swing weapons? What do you mean, like this one? Ooh. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, they're not particularly great, but there's usually something that offsets it. In this case, there's a bleed effect on this mace, where if I hit them like 3 times with it, I think they'll get a bleed debuff, but Slumbering Dragon Crystal. Rare produces no sound whatsoever. Oh, whatever. I don't need that. Alright, now this part I always fuck up. Wow. This part is like made to be fucked up. Oh, that's right, there's Titanite demons down there. Fuck! I don't even want to fuck with that. I don't even want to fuck with that. This was a mistake. The armor set, it was the black sorcerer set. Cool. Hooray, I don't have to fuck with Titan demons. Don't worry about putting it on in a minute. You can dodge a scythe, you can dodge a ball. Did it just move back? Oh great, well, I'll do the trick again. Oh, hey. Oh. Ooh, I like that. A gold helmet, black cloak. Oh, with the traps. Woohoo! No, the camera's actually pretty good. You do have a good amount of control on it, and there aren't too many places like this where you're getting caught in lots of like tight, really tight areas like this where the camera's gonna get messy. This area is a very, very particular level of how. Oh, Jesus. Alright, some upgrade materials for my weapon. But we still don't even have the weapon we're gonna be using, I don't think. Ooh! Hoo 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 hoo! Barely made that. Yeah, you thought you were funny, huh? Yeah, that was a little bit of a heart attack moment. Yeah, try rolling. No, do not try rolling. That was a terrible idea to do there. Alright, just for the sake of, because I'm going to be reaching a bonfire in a second. I could definitely heal up a bit. Of course, yeah. All people are total trolls. Come on. Oh wow, you didn't die from that. Cool, regular upgrade materials. Backstab. Oh. Oh, just a tightening shard. I mean, you know, I'm using like a Morning Star. It's got spiky bits on it. I mean, you're still stabbing them with that. There's a lot of blunt force behind those stabs, but you know, stabs nonetheless. Yes, its scientific name. The sharp, pointy circle. Oh, Steve. Alright, let's get a couple level ups here. Let's actually get... Oh, never mind. Let's get 1 point in intelligence. Stay over there. I understand killing this guy like this is not the most exciting of content to watch, but it's effective and efficient. Frankly, I don't need to fight back. He's just gonna smack me around, do lots of damage with that big one. You don't really need that. The ghost with the stick, like the white phantoms that are running around. It'd have to happen again for me to recognize the Steve, but I'm assuming it was like a white phantom. Oh, I mean, yeah, probably. They probably went up and just straight meleeed him. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's another guy around the corner. Or that might be a little bit further on. Now I think the real question for this area should be, do I summon in Black Iron Knight Tarkus, or do I just take on the boss by myself? I mean, this isn't a hard boss, I could easily do this myself. Hooray! We killed the big old mace dude. And, illusory wall, you son of a bitch. Oh, hi, Ricard. You and your fucking rapier. Oh, you fuck! Ricard, don't fucking play. Ricard, don't fucking play. God damn. That was indeed a stab. That was a parry and riposte is what that was. Those are definitely his steps. You come up there, you better be ready for a fucking brawl. No, he's there again. Fuck him, he's not gonna come down this ladder. I'm gonna go fight Ricard. Oh, well now I can't fucking summon Black Iron Knight Tarkus. Those are your steps? Well then come down here. Come down to the not steps. No! Oh, that is such garbage. Alright. Alright. Unfortunately, he will start moving as soon as I shoot him. But I'm gonna shoot him with magic. Should be just as good. It's not bad, but I do need like a better weapon. At this point, I mean the lightning spear would be pretty good. Yeah, I can use the spear. You're right. It was about time that I ditched the Morningstar for a better weapon, John. You are correct. Ooh. Mistake pulling out your bow, asshole. Yeah, give me that Ricard's right here. Whew. Divine blessing. Rare ring of sacrifice. None of these items were worth it. Nah, they're alright. His rapier was worth it. His rapier is really good. Yeah, maybe I'll play with this. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. This will be one of my weapons. This weapon, and there was another weapon I had in mind. Oh, that's true. It probably is faith-based with lightning. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, I did have another weapon in mind, so I'll just stick with that other weapon anyways. Oh yeah, no, it's doing a lot better than the Morning Star. See, here's the thing. If you look at the way the damage was stacking up when I was using the Morning Star, it was doing like 35 a hit, but it would do 35, 35, 35, and then on that fourth hit, it would end up doing like 167. So like it was doing a lot of damage, but you have to like land all of the hits, which unfortunately was the problem. See, I really adapted to using the heavy weapons when I was last playing through it. I mean, I got through with like an ultra great sword and shit. Like I was really all about that. I cannot summon Black Knight Darkus because I am not human. That's okay. We don't need him. This boss will be easy peasy. Let's take out this giant first. He's gonna make this boss fight a problem. No. Listen, if they didn't want to be slave labor, they should have fought harder. Oh no. Oh no! There we go. Whew, took a while. So now, in the boss fight that's coming up, if you don't kill him first, he will just keep throwing those bombs because that's the boss right there. The Iron Golem, and that's the boss arena. It's very small. And if you don't kill this guy, he just keeps throwing those exploding fucking cannonballs onto the platform where you fight the boss, and it makes it very, very hard. Alright, boss now. This actually might have been one where it might have been better to stick to the, Oh! Oh no! Oh, well, he didn't throw me off, so that's good. Oh no. Damn. Ooh, no. Ooh, that was a good block. There we go. Hooray, beat him. All right. Not too bad. So far we took out Quelaag, we took out Ceaseless Discharge, and then we took out the Iron Golem. Can we do Ornstein and Smoke tonight? I don't know. We shall see. These dildos. There we go. We'll worry about those guys in a minute once we've leveled up. Fantastic. All right.
Well, welcomed. If you exit, if you are for.
Alright. So that last boss is actually modeled after a boss from Demon Souls. Um, Essentially the forebearer to these games. Ooh. You got me with that. But there's a fight in Demon Souls. It's actually like the second boss fight, I guess, kind of. But in that fight, the golem is much bigger. It's called the Tower Knight. And the whole shtick with it is that the arena is surrounded by 6 archers. And you have to, like, climb up a staircase, go around the upper part of the arena first to, you know, kill off the archers first. And then you can either whack the golem with magic, or if you're a melee build, what you do is you go down, you attack him in his shins, and after a little bit his shins will start like leaking like a green mist. And when that starts happening, it means that soon he's going to take a knee. And when he does, you can go right up to his head and you can do max damage to him. Alright, and this is a clean chest, so we can get this. Demon Titanite. There's a couple more chests to get quick. And then we can start heading into Anne Rolando proper. Now, has anybody been talking to Brian tonight? Did he beat Ornstein and Smaug yet? I think he should do it by himself. I don't think he should summon people for it. Come on. Yeah, man. Oh, don't mean to want to look at me anymore. Oh. Oh! I should have healed, but I got greedy. That's okay. Wow. I didn't hit him with any of those, huh? Alright, come on, sweetums. Haha. Oh yeah, look at you, Mr. Nimble. Mr. Nimble Giant, hopping around like a fucking bunny. Oh yeah, where'd that hopping get you? Nowhere. Dead. I got you on the end of my spear. Now, here's a funny thing that some people might not know about these games with how to identify a mimic. Look at this chest. Looks pretty regular. Is it a mimic? Is it not? Well, you can tell by the chain on the side. This chain is curled up, which means it's not a mimic. As opposed to this one, the chain is straight, which means it is a mimic. Also, if you look at it for a second, yeah, you can see it start to raise up, and you can see its like teeth a little bit because it's breathing. It's a living creature. So, let's get the one that's not a mimic first. And let's get the mimic. And this time we have a lot more room to fight him in, so it shouldn't be as hard. Ooh, that's a bad move. He hits you with that, you're fucking going down. Do not fuck with the fucking roundhouse kick from the Mimic. They watch a lot of fucking Chuck Norris movies. They know how to fucking do a roundhouse. Well, considering I didn't actually use too many of my Estus flasks there, I actually will proceed on without using the bonfire. Can somebody in the chat say something? Just because I'm not sure if the chat froze or... Thank you, Steve. Looks like the chat is fine. That was pretty quick too, so there's not too much of a delay on your screen, is there? Oh Jesus! Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's way too much. Where'd you go? Oh, you're over there. Yep. Take your tail axe. Oh no, keep your electricity away. Oh. Ooh. Where are you going? Ah, that would have been nice if I hadn't just. Oh no! You fucking asshole! Wow. What a dirtbag. He ran away with like no health left and then came back and cut me down quick. Wow. I deserved that. I shouldn't have been trying to hit him with magic. Certainly not the slowest magic I fucking own. Well, I was saying that in terms of I wasn't going to shoot them with a bow and arrow. Bow and arrow takes too long. So, the bow and arrow is best used in this game as a lure just to draw people out. So if you're gonna do that, what you're probably gonna do is you're gonna spend your souls on the cheapest arrows you can. Yeah, pull like in an MMO, exactly. So you're gonna tend to buy the cheapest arrows you can, which cost like 3 souls each, but they do nothing for damage, unfortunately. With the gargoyles, if you can get off their tail, they will take a lot more damage from you. Ooh. Ooh, that was a good. Oh yeah, you didn't get me with that one. All right, now comes the tricky bit. I don't think so. No, there are no items. Ooh, no, don't do that. Alright. We're in the correct room now. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. They go down quick to lightning. Sweet. A couple of those dudes dead. Oh, come on. You know you want to fall off. Sometimes they will actually fall off. I should be on the rafters, that's why he didn't fall off. Why does he want me to just keep shooting them? Oh shit, he's coming. Oh, there he goes. This is the one thing that if I was on this, like, perilous quest, this is the one thing that would be like a nope. Come on. Come on. I'll drop that lovely chandelier down there for me to get that item later. This always just makes my skin crawl going through here. I mean, just looking at how far down it is, just I don't care if I would just keep coming back to life over and over again, no matter how many times I fell. I just no. I don't want to fall that once. Yay, fog door. Wow. You're a dirty bastard, aren't you? Right. What do you think, Maddie? Do you think I could beat Ornstein and Smoke tonight? So the next boss, Steve, it's actually two guys at the same time. Their names are Ornstein and Smoke. Ooh. Nah, Ornstein and Smoke is one of the best boss fights in this game, let alone in this series. Sure. The Souls games are as much as they are difficult, there is a certain amount of, like, they're really not that bad if you just try to get better at the game, if you have patience with it, and you don't try to, like, why couldn't I beat this boss? Well, maybe you're doing something wrong, you know? Maybe, like, you're not paying attention to the patterns, or you're not dodge rolling enough. This motherfucker doesn't even want to attack me any other way than jumping in the air. If you were going to play one of these games, Steve, I would recommend Bloodborne. Bloodborne's a little bit faster paced. I mean, I do personally prefer Bloodborne myself, but Bloodborne has like a little bit of a quicker pace, and it took me playing Bloodborne to kind of like have all these games like click for me, you know? Like I had played Dark Souls a little bit on Xbox 360, and I had gotten up to the point that I started at tonight, Blighttown. And I was like, fuck this, I don't know what I'm doing, this area sucks, like, forget it. Well, once I played through Bloodborne, and it kind of, like I said, it all clicked for me, playing through that, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. Then I was able to go back and play through all these games, and now I love all of them. They're all fantastic, with the exception of Dark Souls 2. That's a joke. That's a joke I make to my friends all the time about that I don't like Dark Souls 2. I do like Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is a great game. It has some problems in comparison to the other two. At least problems that I noticed. Oh, I didn't realize he saw me. Ah! Ooh! Oh, I should have done my cheesy. Yeah, man. Ooh. Yes, it is. Woo! Who's the matter? nimble fucks. Aha! Eat it in. Now we gotta start going through the sideways. You dumb bastard, you have wings. Problem with these two dudes. So their spears are like mine and do lightning damage, so blocking will not negate everything they're attacking me with. Ooh. Oh. Come on. Ah. Ah. There we go. Ah, that's okay. That's okay. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, Maddie. Welcome to Magic the Gathering. That's like 90% of how my losses go. It's like, well, I started the game with fucking 4 cards. Stop jumping around! God damn it! Fucking bat demons. Maddie, what colors are you playing? Steve knows about Magic too. Extus. My buddy Steve, he knows about Magic. A thing or two. I only get rocked in matches that count for coins, not the free ones. You should get Magic Arena, Steve. It's a nice, free Hearthstone-style version of Magic. Wow. Oh. Oh, almost fucked that up. Oh! 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 Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. The only phone game I play is not Marvel Future Fight, I play Marvel Strike Force. I like that, it's more of an RPG. I mean, the Future Fight, the only problem I have with that is that sometimes I can't just, like, you, like, I have to play that with both hands. Sometimes I'll be, like having a cigarette and something like that, and, like, you know, that's usually when I'm playing some of my games. It's too the one you mentioned is too grindy. Oh, Strike Force. Yeah, Strike Force is very grindy. The nice thing about Strike Force, at least for me, is that I didn't even realize this up until like a few months ago, but apparently I started playing it like right after it came out. So I have most of the characters unlocked. Most of the ones I don't have unlocked are the ones that like they've added or that come in special events. So like there's a pretty sizable roster. I have, like I said, most of the characters. I think I'm only missing like 10. Yeah, there is a ridiculous amount of paywall BS. I absolutely will not even attempt to like defend that. There's a ton of paywall shit in that game, and it's a little absurd. Oh, you're gonna make me fight you in here? Fine. Or not. Yeah, ouch is correct. Yeah, there are a few characters you see here and there. In Marvel Strike Force, Phoenix. Phoenix is the one that everybody is like, holy shit. Like, if you kill her, especially if she's on a team with X-Men, if you kill her, she will, whatchamacallit, she will resurrect. Not only just resurrect, but she will also put all of her party members into stealth, and will give them like a buff to like heal some of the damage they've like already taken. Like, she's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, and she's also got an ability that makes it so that like you essentially have, not taunt, but something where you essentially have to target her. That was bullshit. Oh no, I don't want to fucking fight that dude. Alright, Maddie, have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Oh. Damn it. No, you said it right. Like Matthew. Yeah, go back up there. I don't even want to fight you. Why are you coming back? Jump back again. There you go. Yeah, now you can sit down when you can. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Come on. There you go. Come up closer. That's where you gotta be able to hit me. Ooh! Oh! That was actually pretty close. Alright. Excellent. Give me your souls. Let's see if I can't. Oh, look at that, one of you died. Oh! I lost all those souls. 22,000 souls. Lost. Gone. Just gone. That was disappointing. I thought about that too. I was like, I don't know if the archers will be able to hit me from this spot. Turns out, I was right. The archers were able to hit me from that spot. Foolish. That is what happens to someone who gets cocky in this game. And that's really what this game comes down to. Moments where you have to take a step back and realize, yep, I deserved that. I deserved that. I wasn't paying attention. It's one thing when you don't know what's around the corner, when you're new to the game. When you've beaten the game half a dozen times like I have. Like, I platinumed the game on PS3 and on PS4. And for each of those, you have to beat the game 3 times. So, like, well, maybe not 3 times. You have to at least get to New Game plus 2. So you have to beat the game 2.5 times. Now, the nice thing about not having any more souls, those 22,000 souls I lost, I don't really have to worry about taking my time and fucking killing these dudes. I can just fucking go. Ooh, yep, there's that arrow. That was garbage! Oh my god, that was absolute fucking garbage that hit me / pushed me off. I'm not dealing with fucking shooting arrows and killing these guys again. Especially not after I lost 22,000 fucking souls. I'm going in and I'm just, that's it. Um, a little bit. The only difference I would say is that with this game, there's actually like inherent invincibility frames built into the dodge roll and stuff like that. So as far as it goes with respect to Monster Hunter, I mean, Monster Hunter is a little bit more, I don't know, I guess I would say a little more restrictive. I don't know, I always feel like I always felt like the combat in this feels a lot better than it does in Monster Hunter. Like, similar playstyle, yeah, like you're saying, but Monster Hunter, it's got that, like, extra, like, second more to everything that it just makes it feel like it's a little too slow. Okay. Wow. That's it. So there's two Silver Knight archers that are up there. They are annoying, and they are a pain in the ass, and they will probably kill me. Wow, okay. No! Ah! And then the guy falls off. He couldn't fall off when I was attacking him. He's gonna fall off instead afterwards. So one death to the Silver Knights. This part has a tendency to be a little bit of a problem. Only because those Silver Knights. Bad demons and the big giant knights, they're not that big of a problem. They're annoying for sure, but they're not that bad. Those fucking Silver Knights. It's just two. It's just two right there with perfect angles at you from both sides, like. What time is it? 11:51. So we might be, depending on how many tries this takes, we might be just getting to the next bonfire and then proceeding onwards. Get out of the way. Timed out much better that time. Oh! That was such bullshit. There we go. Yowza. That was incredibly lucky that he did not kill me right there. Yeah, yeah, real pro move. No, that was luck. The pro move was getting the first one to push himself off. Whew, only took me 2 tries to actually get past the Silver Knights. Well, it might sound pretty lame to you, Steve, but I've to some extent, well, a couple things. One, I don't really play PC too much anymore for games, so I don't know. That right there is kind of making me go, I don't know. The other thing is, I don't know, man. I'm kind of in the vein of like boycotting Blizzard a little bit. Like, not even so much the whole thing that happened with Blitzchung. I mean, it's not even so much exactly what went down, so much as everything they said about it and everything was like, just, can you be any dirtier? Yeah, I would want to play it for the story. Like, I really enjoyed Warcraft 3. Ask Chris. What do you mean, ask Chris? Yim? Oh, dude, these Silver Knights, they're all over this place. This is their castle. That was not how you parry. How you like that parry, motherfucker? Illusionary wall. Hey, you want me to play Smash Brothers? You know what's actually been something really fun, Steve, that I think you could appreciate, is my godson, my 6-year-old nephew Jason, has started getting into video games over the last year. And he got Smash Brothers for Christmas. So Christmas Day we were over there and he was having me help him get through the spirits mode and like unlock some more characters, and I was showing him cool stuff and he was getting all amazed. It was awesome. Yes, you remember. It's a mimic. Ooh, no kicks. Ooh, damn it. Oh! Oh! He hit me with the fucking wind up of the kick. Jesus. Yeah. Sweet. Now there actually is a trick with mimics. If you don't want to fight them, but they do give a fair amount of souls, so it is kind of good to fight them. There's actually an item you can use. Let me see. This item. It says prevents Estus recovery within a limited area. Estus Flask, as you can see in the bottom left, is my healing item. So what that item does is it makes it so that people can't heal. It's used primarily for PvP. If somebody invades your world, you could toss it at them. They'll get hit with a little mist, and for, I don't know, maybe like 60 seconds or something like that, they won't be able to heal at all. So you could back them into a corner and fuck them up. But if you just toss one of those at a mimic, the mimic will like fall asleep, but it will open and it will let you loot the item that was inside of it. And then this is another mimic. Come on. Fantastic. Ooh, I just gave me a gold coin, that's right. I'm actually going to equip a different ring. Covetous Gold Serpent Ring. This makes it so that you have a better chance of getting drops off of enemies. And another mimic. No. No. Bad mimic. He's a bad miskin. Ooh. Ooh, he went in for the kick. I knocked him out of it. I came up there. Oh, no, that's the way I think I'm supposed to go. Right, that doesn't open yet. Bullshit. How you like that parry, bitch? Yeah, you didn't like it too much, huh? Itchy nose. Fix there. Oh shit. That'll work. Wow. Yeah. All right. Yeah, kind of felt like he was probably a machine. Yeah, when your name has so many like letters and numbers and stuff in it that I can't even begin to attempt to try and understand how to pronounce it, you're probably not real. Prune juice. Oh, let's get depressed Jack. We don't want to keep him depressed. Yeah, we're gonna go through this area with people, because fuck this. Hi, depressed Jack. A gentleman's bow. Be that high. Alright. Let's go, guys. Oh, they got some diesel weapons. This is gonna be mad easy. I mean, that kind of means I made it a little bit, though, right, Steve? Like, if I'm starting to get bots, it means I'm doing pretty good, right? Oh yeah. Press Jack using that Black Knight sword. That's right, there's nothing in this room. Alright, now we go in here. Sweet. Ooh! Good job, Rangers. Well, Sigurd again.
Whatever. Ah, let me guess. Well, don't be ashamed. I'll think of something. This is quite. We'll need another 3.
Ooh, Silver Knight Shield. It's so much fun playing with people. Right, and I have to go back up the stairs. We have to go through the other door up here. Oh! Hello, Mystic Chowandy. Oh. Oh, come on! Hit me with the tail. I have. I've actually beaten it multiple times. Platinumed it on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. There it is. Demon Titanite. Aww. Neither of these are mimics. You're stuck in Tomb of Giants? I don't know if we're gonna get there tonight, but I will most certainly... I'm most certainly willing to help you get through that area. You haven't been to New Londo Ruins or Anor Londo? Because if you haven't been to Anor Londo yet, unfortunately you kind of need to go there first. There will be a point at the Tomb of the Giants where... Oh, you haven't been to Anor Londo. Yeah, okay, so there's going to be a point in the Tomb of Giants when you're getting near the end where there's going to be like a gold fog door that you can't go through. The only way to go through it is you have to come here to Anor Londo first, and there's a once you get the Lord Vessel here, the Lord Vessel will get rid of those gold fog doors so you can actually go through it and finish the Tomb of the Giants. Right now, I think the most you could do is you could go in there, and I think you can fight... What's his face? Pinwheel. You could fight Pinwheel for the Rite of Kindling. want you to forge me weapons. Let me see what he's got. Okay. We're gonna do modify. I'm dumb. I forgot you have to do stuff in order to make anything into anything. Okay, so let me see. To be perfectly honest with you, I honestly don't remember how to get you out of there now. Yeah, it's hard to say. You can do it with a katana. I don't have a katana. Do I want to upgrade that though with my chunks? Oh no, it's not. Oh. Oh, it doesn't scale at all. Okay. Oh no, not prune juice. Damn, I wish I had enough to make a fucking... Man, I really wish I had enough. I don't have enough. I don't have the weapon that I want. Alright, I'm sorry, man. If you hit me up tomorrow night, see where I am. I'd probably be at the Tomb of Giants. Maybe you could just invite me in. Maybe I could try to lead you backwards up out of there. But other than actually being there, trying to help you, I don't think I could do it just from memory. Sorry, man. Good luck to you, though. Where's the silver? Yeah, I didn't talk to Solaire because I don't want him to die, so I unfortunately cannot summon there. But I'm sure there will be somebody who wants to summon. Ooh, I don't need that. Ooh. Steve, have you ever thought about trying out Dreams? I know that's got a very robust like game creation software suite. No, the game on PS4. There's an actual game called Dreams. Huh. I wonder why I can't see anyone else's. Come on, where are some of these summon signs? Why are there no more summon signs? Huh. That's very, very strange. Before a pair of the hardest bosses, there's not a single summon sign. Alright, let's go in. Alright. Check out this cutscene with these badasses. Badasses. Dragon Slayer Ornstein is that guy who dashes at you. And then there's Executioner Smoke is this big motherfucker. Now, one of the things that sucks about this fight is that, like, if we do a lot of... Oh, shit! If we do a lot of damage to, like, Ornstein, basically when one of the bosses dies, the other boss basically gets a power-up. And if the other one is at half health or something like that, once you kill the other one, he will just regenerate all that health. So it's like, oh, it's not even worth it to attack full. Alright, there's one of them down. Oh, my fallen friend. Oh, I lied. Give me your soul. And make my monster grow! Ooh! Oh, I get it. Oh, my lightning spear is not doing anything to him now because he's lightning based. Yeah, let's do the magic. Trying. He still likes to move around now. What's up? There we go. Fantastic. Alright. Fucked up Ornstein smoke. Fantastic. Just under 3 hours is probably be a good place to stop for the night. Let's get on here. Take the elevator up. I mean, yeah, that's what happens, man. Okay, so for this, put one in there. Honestly, I gotta take a look at what I need to build the weapon I actually wanted to use, and then build myself accordingly. But not, for now... Oh wait, is there... Yeah, of course there's gotta be. Amazing chest ahead. There's an amazing chest ahead, I just want you to know that. I'll give that a plus rating. Yup. There's an amazing chest ahead.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child.
Okay.
O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee. And beseech
Ooh.
succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. O chosen undead, thou hast
Yeah, we can enter the Covenant. Sure, why not? Who cares if it abandons the former one? We weren't doing shit with it anyway.
Hereafter I, Guinevere, if thou so need, may thou. Now thou may.
Alright, now that we have the Lord Vessel, we can actually teleport around a little bit. Up to Firelink Shrine. Actually, I was just alright. Alright. Jump on
There
me.
you are, as promised.
Yes, what do you have for sorceries? Huh? Ah, they're really expensive. Shit. Yeah, I want that. And then I want Great Heavy Soul Arrow and Great Soul Arrow. All my money is now spent.
Heading out, are you? I too. You have great...
Can I attune my spells? Ah, I can't use Soul Spear, damn it. I could use Homing Soul Mass though, that's good. Okay. I think that'll be good. So this is one of the new spells I got. Homing Soul Mass. Puts a couple orbs around here. And then they do that. It's fun. It's fun to do that. But, let's see, we'll end it off tonight with the next part.
Heavens, you have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel. After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you.
Oh, what? What the fuck just happened? Cool, that works for me. That was really, really, really funny. That other guy really didn't like me using the spell on his buddy. Yeah, a little bit. I'm actually wondering if I can even get out of here. Huh. Oh, it was really funny. Yeah, right? Well, it is a pro move. You don't need to talk to him at all. You can just drop down into the pit. But, God, that was funny. And this was what I was explaining to Mystic. Now that I got the Lord Vessel, look, gold fog door goes away. That's literally the fog door he's stuck at, too. That's in the Tomb of the Giants. That leads to Seath's archives, the Duke's archives. And that leads to the Demon Fire Sage and the Demon Ruins, and then the Lost City of Isaac. Well, no, it's not fair to say that, because there is a fair amount of stuff that goes on in this game that is very, like, pick your poison. You could go any way you want. That might have been a problem. But, so, like, I'll give you a perfect example in a second once I go back to Last Bonfire. Okay, so when you start the game, I mean, you have your tutorial area, and then you end up here at Firelink Shrine. There's a number of ways you can go. The way that you're quote-unquote technically supposed to go, the way the game kind of wants you to go, because the enemies are easier, is up this way. This will lead you into the Undead Burg, which will lead you to the Tauros Demon, and then from there up to the Bell Gargoyles, which is your task. You're supposed to be ringing 2 bells. So, again, the enemies this way are quite easy. So that's one direction. But then there's also... there's a staircase right here. You can go down this staircase. Down this staircase. And then there's an elevator here. So now, so far, I just showed you the way to the Undead Burg. Now, this brings you down to... I mean, you could see it. This brings you to an area. See the path with the blue flames on it? Thank you. This is New Londo Ruins. Oh, is he over here yet? So this is New Londo Ruins. Now these guys won't bother you because they're all like too far gone to really care. But you could cross this, go into New Londo Ruins if that's what you choose to do, as opposed to going up towards the Undead Burg. You could come in here. However, there's a problem. See those ghosts? Can't hit the ghosts. So you'll figure out pretty quickly, I probably shouldn't be here because I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to hit them. So then you leave here. Just because there's an item in that one. Oh, right, I forgot that's where it is. So that item I just picked up, the Transient Curse, that's an item you have to use that puts a temporary, like, debuff on you. Doesn't really do anything negative, but it puts a temporary debuff on you that makes it so that you can actually hit the ghosts. You'll get some more of those, and you can find some vendors in other areas of the game who will sell them to you so that you have a healthy stock going through there. But, now again, that's 2 ways you could go. There's a 3rd way, because this is another elevator that, well, not an elevator. That's a door that takes you to the Valley of the Drakes. I can go down either side of this chasm if I want, and there's like some dragon bodies and like small drakes that are down the path. You could fight them for some items, but I don't really need any of the items. And then that way, through that cave, is Blighttown. So right there, that's 4 different ways you can go right off the bat. Granted, in order to go here, you need the Master Key, but you could take the Master Key as one of your starter items. Most people usually do. They kind of make it sound like it's really important. Now, if you choose not to deal with this, the other way, and this is what happened to that guy. Now, that mystic guy, he didn't mention if he had actually rung either of the bells yet. He just said he hadn't gone to Anor Londo. So, there's still a good amount he could do without having done that. So now the other way you could go is you go by our snake friend here. Frant. Kingseeker Frant.
Enough.
He told me I'm not the chosen one because I jumped in the pit without listening to him. He'll change his mind when I come back. But now there's this whole other direction. It leads into a graveyard. This is the way that that guy went. Now this way is very hard to go at the start of the game. The skeletons do a lot of damage. They do bleed. Bleed is you really don't want to get hit with status effects in this game. Bleed in particular is a bad one. Bleed and toxin. But for the most part, it's not too bad to kill these skeletons. If you don't jump off a cliff like me, it can be dumb. I don't know that I'll go so far down to show you exactly why he's having problems, because I'll probably have problems if I do that, but I'll give you an idea at least. Oh, no, there's a bigger skull guy. Yeah. Well, no, I wasn't going to go all the way down to the gold door. That's going to take a while, and frankly, I'm not prepared for it. I was going to show you why he's having a hard time. It's not even necessarily because he couldn't figure out the gold door or he didn't get the Lord Vessel. That's just stopping him from proceeding further. No. The reason he's having a hard time is because, in particular, in once you get into the Tomb of the Giants, there are sorcerers that revive these skeletons over and over again. And if you don't take out those sorcerers, they will just keep spawning skeletons. And it's not even like it's a good thing where you would think like, oh, well, maybe I could just like grind skeletons then and get a bunch of souls. No, they don't give you any souls. So it kind of behooves you to actually like find the sorcerers and take them out. Look at this. These dudes are even coming up here to challenge me. I didn't even go down far enough to wake them up. They're coming after me. Yep. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna heal. Oh, that big one's coming. Holy shit. Ooh. Fuck you. Alright, so I think that's the graveyard cleared out. Oh yeah, there's gonna be one more. The Zweihander. So let me see. Alright, so yeah, when you come through the graveyard, you go down here, it starts getting dark. That's the other thing about the Tomb of the Giants. It's pitch fucking black, and it's really hard to see in here. Yeah, see that skeleton? He's gonna come back when I kill him. Oh, that's the other thing too. There's these red skulls that like fly around. And if they get close to you, they explode. They can hit enemies too, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, yep, there's that other one coming back. Oh, yep, I fell. I deserved that. Yeah. So there's a couple things you could do to mitigate the problem with the light. No, that's okay. It was my own fault. I'm not too far away. I can get that stuff back. But the problem with that area is, like I said, there's the sorcerers that are constantly reviving the skeletons that make it hard. So you have to take those out. The nice thing about those sorcerers is that they function like those gargoyles on the bridge did, where once you kill them once, they are gone. So you don't have to worry about them again. So that makes it easier to get through the Tomb of the Giants once you've killed them. But you have to know where they are a little bit. There are a couple that are hidden in some weird spots, so it makes it a little bit hard to try and track them all down. Yeah, and then the light. And then the problem with the light, so there's a couple things you could do. You can either get a miracle that creates kind of like a light effect over you so that it kind of highlights the area more. You could get an item called the Skull Lantern, which you could wear in your shield slot, and you just like hold it up like you would your shield, and it projects light around you as you're walking. But you kind of have to forego a shield or a weapon in order to use it. The best thing to do, outside of maybe that miracle, the best thing that any build can use is in the Lost City of Izalith, you can actually find a helm called the Sunlight Maggot. And it's supposed to be this like parasitic creature. It goes on your head and it just emits light out of it. So while you're wearing this helmet, it just lights up the whole area. Where do I even want to go? Yes. Yes, thank you for watching, Steve. I'm glad you tuned in, and for whoever else is watching right now, I'm glad you tuned in as well. I will be streaming more tomorrow night. Probably be continuing this run. I'm going to be done streaming at least. If you want to play something or something like that, send me like a Facebook message and maybe we can hop on something, alright? But thank you everybody for checking in on the stream. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Probably about the same time, about 9 p.m. we're going to start. So thank you very much. Everybody, good night.